Focus on the breath. Come into the present moment. Be aware of the body. Notice the mind. Is there activity in the mind? If there is, allow it to be there. And allow it to drift away. Allow it to be peaceful. This is an invitation to tell a new story. And the story doesn't need any content. It's not a story about having the next bright, shiny thing or finding a solution to a problem. This is a story about what you really are. The real you is having an adventure. The real you has called forth an experience of being human. And that human character has a perspective on the world of form. It has programs in the mind that reinforce a belief that there is something to fear and that the human is a separate entity, a separate identity. And there's another perspective. There are many other perspectives. We would make an invitation to look in the direction of that infinite self, the dreamer of the dream, the creator of the adventure, the author of the story. It's time to invite a different story to run in the mind of the human. And it's not for the human to come up with that different story, because it would be limited. Better to invite a story to be shared by the inner being, the infinite self, which has infinitely more awareness than the human character. And that awareness can be accessed by the human, not through thought, not through the senses, but by engaging energetically. And this will make very little sense to the human mind. It will ask how. It will wonder what its role is. And very simply, its role is to relax and step back, to let go as best it can of those stories that have been practiced. The stories that are rooted in fear. They are not who you really are. They are an experience of contrast. You have chosen to call to yourself for the adventure. And the adventure is one of finding your way to freedom, having been imprisoned by the thoughts in the mind. They are there to be released, to be let go of. And this can be a challenge for the human. The human that is used to being in charge, being responsible. And what the human perhaps hasn't realized until this point is that that is a limiting factor. The human perspective is a limiting factor. There are many stories that run in the mind about what is possible and what is not possible that create this prison-like situation. And beyond those thoughts, those human perspectives, those stories, there is a universe of infinite possibilities that can be accessed, can be called forth. The human does not know how to do that, and so it cannot be responsible. But it can use its free will to make an invitation to the inner being. Inner being, I am willing to surrender. I'm willing to hand over to you. Lead the way. Lead this human out of this prison-like state to a life of freedom, abundance, joy, love, possibilities, and expression. doesn't need to know how this will occur. It cannot know. This is the mystery of the unseen world. It just needs to know that it can happen, and with a strong enough belief in what it's calling forth, it will happen. It's cause and effect. So you're creating in the energy, you're being the vibrational match. There's nothing to interfere with the physical manifestation of what you're calling forth. It's not about the form. It runs much deeper than just physical objects or people. It's about an energy state that you can experience. Joy, freedom, creativity, whatever you are calling forth. You can use the imagination. You can connect with those emotions without knowing the form. And with those energy states running in the human, does it really matter what the form is? We would say not. It will be a vibrational match for the energy that you're being. And that is already what is occurring. And the challenge for the human is to break the habit of bringing those lower vibrational perspectives, those fear thoughts, and instead to bring energies that are aligned with your true nature. Unconditional love, oneness, power, creativity, expression. And there are many other words that would be higher vibrational expressions. So whatever words come to mind, it could be abundance. Find a higher vibrational state to engage with. To partner with. To be your focus. Take a few deep breaths and really connect with energies that resonate with that healing. Feel the energy in the body. Imagine the inner being blending energetically with the human character. Imagine being free. Free to call forth your heart's desires. Can you believe it to be possible? It is. In the same way that if you don't believe it's possible, it isn't. So you have free will. Which perspective do you choose? Breathe in the energy of the inner being. Feel it infusing every cell, body. Feel it infusing the mind, the human mind. Shifting the vibration upward, higher, lighter. This is your practice. When we flow love to you, we flow love to your practice. Until next time.